Greetings to all of you beautiful souls. I have important and encouraging news to share with you. As much as I like to communicate the wanderings of my mind and insight of my soul, I'm going to try and keep this short, sweet, and to the point. We have a very important window of opportunity that is soon approaching. You will want to focus your time, energy, and intention from August 12th to the 15th. I received clear and concise information that I am compelled to share. Everyone deserves an opportunity to embrace a path with more light, ease, and higher vibration energy. If this information finds its way to you, take a moment to feel if it is aligned with you. If you choose not to engage, expect nothing. Nothing will happen. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want something to shift in your life, there needs to be more than just nothing. From my viewpoint, if you were asked to make a wish, sincerely and genuinely offered, would you respond, "Nah, I'll pass"? Or would you pause and ask yourself, what wish lives in me that wants to come true? Typically, August brings a focus on the Lionsgate portal amongst spiritual communities. I am told that spiritual trends can at times be a distraction. Lionsgate on August 8th is appearing like a door with hinges that swings both directions. Anyone can access it, but it comes with a warning this year. Be aware that if there is a party light beings are attending, the dark also knows about this party and may be waiting. Light beings are willingly being exploited. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, think of the Red Wedding. If you're not familiar and don't want to watch a gory scene, just know that the term lends to warn it could be a trap and you might be bait. If you choose to honor or utilize the Lionsgate energy, my recommendation would be to focus on your energy and what you want to create, not on the window or gathering during this time. Focus on your path and a sacred inner peace instead of a shared one. Social media does not need to know what you are doing on August 8th. Here's the most important content of the message I was shown through what was channeled and received. A lot of what I receive is visual, so I will describe it to the best of my ability. There's a doorway being shown on the energetic planes that is normally inaccessible. The door has no handle on the outside and is locked. The only way to open the door is from the inside. The outline of the door is seen with beautiful golden light shining through. Gold is always a positive indicator. Starting at sunrise on August 12th until sunrise on August 15th, a keyhole will appear on our side of the door, giving us a way to find entry and access what is on the other side. The reason it spans from sunrise to sunrise is in alignment with planetary hours, because the day begins at sunrise, not at midnight. Many ancient traditions have worked with energy in this way. The best way I can describe the energetic opportunity this doorway is offering would be to compare your life to a car ride in the way it flows. Rather than an inevitable traffic jam, stoplights, breakdowns, and accidents making forward movement slow or defeating, you can enter into a cleaner energy with much less difficulty. There are still days that there may be delays or difficulties, but it won't be like a bad record on repeat that feels destined to stay the same. There will be many more days where life will work out for you versus feeling it is all stacked against you. There may be many people around you who will stay on their own path, stuck or deterred. But yours need not be. You can be that guy who is having a great day on most days. What will happen? What blessing will you get? Light code uploads will be accessed and received. This could be compared to upgrading your computer hard drive or removing viruses and self-propagating malware. If you're already in the fast lane and life is working out, that's amazing. Maybe look at this energy like ditching the car altogether and getting an airplane. In order to gain access, you will need a key. I will share ways that you can prepare for this shift on your own. I will also be offering additional support and guidance in a group session if you feel called to join in. The most important part is knowing that there is a doorway and a time frame. So one important hurdle has been crossed already. You cannot attend a special event if you don't know when it is. You will not need to go anywhere to find the doorway. It is in front of you, available to you and for you. With anything and everything in life, intention is key. Intention is the key. Start with intent and make a plan to show up during this window for yourself. Vacations don't typically happen by themselves, neither will expansion. The universe offers opportunities quite frequently that we may pass up because we are busy or feel on some level undeserving. Just to be clear, no one is excluded from this opportunity. Everyone, regardless of story, family, history, trauma, background, spirituality, or belief, is offered access if they are willing. Start with the intention that I am willing to transform my life and accept this gift that is being offered to me. Now that you know the timing and location and that intention is key, let's support that with a couple of preparatory steps. Keep in mind that these are suggestions or ideas, not instructions. The pathway is yours to embrace, and I truly believe you will know what works and feels best for you. Ask yourself, what limits you? What frees you? If your life feels like the same meal you have eaten every day for the last 10 years, ask yourself, what would I like to add? What would I like more of? What would I like to eliminate completely and never taste or experience again? Let's start with what limits you. Spend some time identifying what in your life is limiting or binding. Acknowledging what you don't want to think about can be difficult. It may be easier to think of what you do want, look at the opposite of that, and through contrast, see what might be limiting and blocking. For example, if you want love in your life, where are you experiencing rejection? A few other energies that I often see that are worth letting go of are guilt, shame, worry, undeserving, unworthiness, and self-loathing. If you have a healer or healing modality that aligns with you, call in some allies on this one. Some examples are Reiki, therapy, EFT, energy work, and shamanic healing. Something like a juice cleanse, hot springs, or a bath with Epsom salt can also assist in releasing toxicity. If you don't have a bathtub, even a shower is effective to visualize what is leaving and going down the drain. You can also create a releasing ceremony by writing down things you want to release and then burning the list or ripping it up into tiny pieces. Feel free to get angry and emotional. We are releasing, not withholding. If you're ready to vomit all of the toxicity out, let it go. Don't stop in the middle of it. The heaviness can also show up in physical items in your space that need to leave. Take out the old to make room for the new. Taking out the trash in your home is like taking out the trash in your soul. Throw out some of those old shoes. You aren't ever going to wear them. And check a few things off of your to-do list. This will lighten some mental baggage. Delete old emails and text messages. Liberate yourself from the old. It may feel bittersweet to release, even though it's good to have it gone. There is a void where it once was. Be loving with this and allow yourself time. We will soon be calling in new energy, but honor this as it leaves. After you've unloaded some energy, now it's time to set your intention for the new energy you would like to invite in and wish for and embrace as part of this new timeline in the story of your life. What makes you feel free? What makes you feel fulfilled? You may not even know if you've been caught in a dense cycle. But allow yourself to imagine, what if? What if I woke up in the morning excited to greet the day ahead of me? What if I felt love beyond measure for myself and others? What if, instead of if only? The if only energy is a barrier. Some common things to ask for that are broad but can form into very specific things would be freedom, abundance, wholeness, peace, love, prosperity, wellness, alignment, and oneness. Get creative with this and make it your own. You could write a letter from your future self with love, encouraging you to look up and keep going. Better things are coming. You could create a vision board to bring in a more solid feeling. If you have children, invite them to join in and listen to what they have to say. There are so many possibilities. During the window of sunrise, August 12th, to sunrise, August 15th, take time to fill this doorway and realize the gift in front of you. Focus on what you are wishing to bring into your life and what you are wishing to see on the other side. Feel deep gratitude in your heart to start feeling the shift that is occurring. Feel the warmth and glow of the golden energy and the pathway forming. Go outside and look to the stars as you connect with the grandeur of this moment. You could meditate, spend time in nature, go for a peaceful walk, quiet the external noise. The shift will begin on an innate level and grow from there, like beautiful golden particles blessing your life, your body, and soul. The world will be a brighter place. There is a very noteworthy alignment on this timing. There is a meteor shower called the Perseids that spans from July 17th to August 24th. It will peak around August 13th with 50 to 75 shooting stars per hour. I think of all the times as I grew up and saw a shooting star, I was told to make a wish. Maybe that folklore is fact when utilized properly. You don't need to see the falling stars to access it. Just as the sun can burn you through the clouds, the stars can bless you while you sleep. We have always looked to the stars, and it is time to realign with that. For those of you that would like additional guidance and support in preparation with releasing and setting intention, I will be holding a 1-hour group session hosted on Zoom. The first session, focusing on releasing, is on July 31st for $55. The second session, calling in intention, is on August 14th for $44. Space is limited to the first 100 that choose in. Both will be held at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, allowing people in multiple time zones to have accessibility. The sign-up links will be included in the description and transcript accompanying the video. If you cannot make it to the call due to time constraints or other concerns, you can still be included in the energy of the intention, as I will be focusing on all that are choosing in. If you receive this information after August 15th, there is a possibility that you walked through the doorway that was available to you. A moment, a shift in awareness, and a feeling that something was different. The inner knowing is a beautiful guide in your life. Learn to listen, love, and trust it. Either way, know that your soul is looking for answers, ready to expand, and with that, keep going. I don't know if or when a doorway like this will open again. I do know that there are many paths to arrive at the same place. I trust you are on the perfect path.